fight for your respect could be a living joke. I know a nigga play with mine, I'm trying to close his throat. That's why I keep my vibes high so niggas don't provoke. Cause if we barbecue and beef, I'm bringing more than smoke. Born in the 80s, 90s raised me. We been through some tough shit, life crazy. Wasn't supposed to make it past 21, baby. So just to be here right now is amazing. We was pubescent and pinstripes on shirts. Nah, for real, little niggas big work. And we was skipping school grade first through the third. We TM started coach pockets full of fucking work. I was just a little dude when I got exposed. Raised by folks whose breakfast was a port and a pint of rose. Well, you never know how a day gon' go when things for sure. Them hunger pains won't go away on their own. I was born alone, ain't gon' die alone. So I don't expect a motherfucker to ride along this bumpy road. I keep that heater close, cause the world is cold and hell some reefer smoke. And hope that it'll cleanse my soul. Cause if it's about some dope, I'll cut your throat. In order to make it home, I let these hollows go.
What up?
Y'all
get comfortable, come on in, get y'all shit situated.
Hustle chasing that overdose.
Rolling up, get y'all drink hold up.
I think it's a joke, I pull up with that fire hose quickly.
Got some shit for you tonight.
Hope nowhere to go once the reaper knock on your door. He'll hit you with the scope or creep through your home either way you gone. Born in the 80s, 90s raised me. We been through some tough shit, life crazy. Wasn't supposed to make it past 21, baby. So just to be here right now is amazing. We was pubescent pinstripes on shirts. Nah, for real, little niggas big work. And we was skipping school grade first through the third. We TM started coach pockets full of fucking work.
I want to be me, goddammit. I don't want to be you. I don't even want to be a copy of you. I don't want to look nothing like your motherfucking ass. I want to be me, a unique individual. One of a motherfucking kind, goddammit. That makes me and break the motherfucking mold and throw that motherfucker away. Ain't no more. Ain't no more, goddammit.
Shout out to CT Fletcher.
You know what it is, man. PG the Hustler, man. Media. Let me talk my shit, man. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Hey, look. Hey, I'm in my own lane. Just smoking and rolling, always money on my mind and how to control it. Competition and my mission, I destroy my opponents. You either suffer defeat or get hip and join us. I got my foot on the pedal, motherfucker, I floor it. Got a passion for the hustle in the game, I adore it. All that shit niggas talking, I just laugh and ignore it. Paid the cost to talk shit, man, you can't afford it. Heard your shit beats cool, but the lyrics is boring. Saying shit niggas said before a broken recording. You got this, dry that, man, that shit hella corny. Really got it out the mud, that's why I'm stubborn and ornery. Protector if you my family, man, that's why I stay on me. Ain't no suckers in my circle, snakes, fakes, or phony. Cross me, ain't no coming back, don't give a fuck if we homies. If you see me sliding in traffic, I bet you don't know me. Niggas don't move like me, I'm a wolf among sheep. Protector, hunter, I kill what I
All right.
You gonna suffer defeat.
Let's get situated, man. Let's get into this thin thing real quick, man. What is good? What is good?
What if you could do SEO smarter?
Well, we don't give a fuck about all that shit. Shut that shit up. Anyway, all right. So this is what we doing. Hold on. I gotta make sure. I gotta check. I gotta put this collab cam on for my folks. Make sure, just in case they want to pop in. They can pop in, turn these cams on. All right. What's going on, man? What's up with y'all, man? PG the Hustler, man. Welcome to another episode of Talking Shit, man. Episode 80. We gonna get into some shit, man. As y'all know, everybody done heard, man. It's all bad for the good guys. It's all bad for the good guys, man. Damn. The hell was that? Some shit just exploded the fuck out here. Anyway, show go on. It's all bad for the good guys, man. Remy Ma then cheated on my nigga Papoose, man. Or they got some shit going on. There's trouble in paradise. I'm about to look at my cameras real quick, y'all. Cause I heard some shit explode the fuck out there, like close. Like back behind us or some shit like that. It's weird. You know, we got the electric company and shit back there. Damn, that shit was crazy. Anyway, it's all bad for the good guy, man. It's all bad for the good guys. Remy messing with this nigga. I don't know this nigga name. Easy the block guy, Easy the block captain, or some shit, man. So I did a little bit of research, and the backstory that I came up with, or that I found out, that I've got, you know what I mean, without going through a whole bunch of YouTubers and bloggers and all that shit. Papoose, a couple months ago, Papoose and this dude got into a fight. We don't know what's going on inside their house, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just keep it like that. Papoose knocked the nigga out at one of the battles. So all the clips that niggas is seeing when this nigga's bringing this shit up in the battle go a lot deeper than just that one part, just that one clip that everybody's seeing on social media. Like, this dude, this nigga Gucci, whatever, who he was going up against. I don't know these niggas' weird ass names, man. But this nigga I'm talking about, was basically talking to Remy, dogging Remy about the situation in the battle rap against this nigga block captain, Easy the block captain. So, like, they going back and forth, but it's real shit involved. And Remy can't do shit but stone face. So this shit that we got is going back forward before all of this shit that happened, because sometimes you got to put pieces together. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting here. I'm not reporting shit. I'm just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I'm showing shit. Y'all done seen it a million times. I ain't reporting shit to y'all. Y'all just getting my input. I'm just talking shit about this shit. But I'm going to show y'all this shit, and we finna talk some shit about this shit, man, because this shit crazy, dog.
Love our next guest. She needs no
So
introduction. She's a
this
friend
is
of
the
Good Day New
backstory.
York.
Watch
We
how
all know Grammy
comfy and
nominee
cozy
Remy Ma.
these motherfuckers
But
are
what
on the
you
couch.
may not
You know what I'm saying?
Is she has her own
You know it's
battle
something
rap
going
league.
on.
It's called Chrome 23. She has with her one of the hottest names in the game right now, Remy and Easy the block captain. Join us right now. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I got to ask you, how's the family?
The family is great.
How's
Everyone's doing good.
Papoose?
He's good. He's the head of hip hop at TuneCore now, so he's working on that. And the baby, she's running the house as usual.
And my guy Fat Joe.
Joe is in Thailand right now. We hope that he's, behaving.
It wouldn't be Joe if he wasn't misbehaving.
I'm like, don't just go over there eating anything crazy, okay? Just stick to what you know. He's a big guy. He likes to eat, so you got to make sure he's okay.
So Remy, you're
she
breaking
shaved my nigga
glass
like that?
ceilings in this battle rap. What's going on?
Well, a couple of years ago, I had this idea that I was going to start a battle rap league. And one of my main reasons behind it, because I started noticing the disparities between the females and the men. Like, the pay gap was so huge that it was disrespectful. And a lot of people may not know, but I come from battle rap, and I just felt like, had I not had the opportunities I had, like to meet Big Pun and Joe and have hit records and Grammy nominations, I could have been one of these girls with a family, and this is my career, and I'm being, treated the way they're being treated. I would want somebody like myself with the power to come in and change things. But when I started it, I thought it was one thing, and 1 year later, because we're like officially 1 year in, I'm like, okay, this is not as easy as I thought it was. And then I started like incorporating some of the guys into it, and we're here now, and Chrome 23 is actually a real player in the battle rap game. So
wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Easy's everybody's talking about Easy. Easy the block captain. So what's it like working for this league now?
Oh, it's a great experience. I've been in battle rap for a long time, but transitioning through different leagues, you can tell the different atmosphere and the different things that you get working with Chrome 23. So it's been a great experience.
So I'm so curious about battle rap, because you have to do so
And
much
battle rap is
research
crazy.
on your
We finna
opponent,
check
right?
some of that shit out too,
and
man.
it can get dirty.
We finna check some of that shit out.
How dirty can you get?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's any
There's no limit.
There's no limits,
You gotta
right?
pray.
So
Hear
what do
that?
you wear? Body armor? Like, how do you keep yourself together? When those things, they're going deep. They're going deep. They're talking about your family. They're talking about things that, like, may hurt you.
I think for the most part, most battle rappers, they try their best to live like a certain way so that people don't have things.
Talking
Like
about
the
real
second,
shit. You just
I
told
think
you wasn't no limits.
correct me if I'm wrong, like the second that something happens in their life, they're like, oh my God, I hope they don't find out about this, because you know it's a possibility. You might hear it for 9 minutes and then 3 rounds in front of a crowd on pay-per-view.
Has that ever happened to you before, Remy Ma, where like they totally knocked you off your game a little bit?
That never happened to me. I saw somebody the other day. I think I'm the first person that may have invented personals. Like the battle that everyone knows me for from way back when. Like I kind of personally went into the girl's situation, and like she kind of speaks to me now, but I don't think she's ever really gonna like me.
What about you, Easy? Because you're getting ready, right, for a big battle rap coming up soon?
No, we just left one.
You left one?
Yeah, we just left one a few months. What?
Last month.
Last month. I thought you might have had something coming up this summer. No.
It's working. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it right now.
Okay. The problem is,
I was trying to get some inside information
so
here.
The problem is this: his last one was big.
Right.
He pretty much had one of the biggest names in battle rap. We oversold out Sony Hall. Lying down the block, around the corner. We made it to, I think, 1 million views in about 4 days.
Right.
We're currently at 2 million views in a month. And it's like, where do we go now? Like, so we have to kind of be strategic on who the next opponent is. And because of the way he done it, everybody's kind of gunning for him.
Yeah, so it could be anybody, I guess, at this point.
Because every rapper wants to battle you, Easy. What does that feel like? Do you feel like you got a target?
Yeah, I feel like Thanos. Yeah, but no, it's good though, because it's also job security.
That's nice.
Too,
okay.
You know what I mean, like that. So yeah. So that's
Remy,
good.
are we making some money on this?
I am now.
Finally.
I am now.
And the women, you were talking about the disparity. Has it closed the gap a little bit?
What's been happening with the women, and I'm very proud of that. What I had to do, I started out just doing strictly females. And I noticed because it's a male-dominated culture, they weren't really coming out for the women like that. So I started I was investing in hair and makeup and wardrobe, the things that guys like on women. I did that, but they're really talented too. So it's like, okay, once we got them here, they'll be good to stay. But I started incorporating bigger male battles into the whole card, and that's what you call like a event. It's a card, so it's like kind of like boxing.
Thank you for schooling me.
It's kind of like boxing.
You could tell, I was like, what?
So I'm like incorporating some of the bigger name guys so that people are gonna come out to them, and guess what? Before you get to them, you have to watch all my girls and watch them be totally amazing. And then now a lot of them are getting booked more in other leagues. Other leagues pretty much feel that they have to book more women because women are hot right now, and if you're not putting them in, you're like out of the loop. And they're also getting paid a little bit more, so I'm happy. We're on the right path. Eventually, my goal eventually is to not need them at all, and then we could just be all women. But they kind of.
But Easy, we need right now.
I know, right? Okay,
He's hot. He's hot. Come on now. Remy, you
bro.
want to hear any new music from you?
Yes, oh my God. So I've been sitting on music for like ever. I was originally gonna release something right before the pandemic happened. Then all of that happened. I started getting into my talk shows and all those other things, and movies, which I really enjoy.
Yes.
But I feel like it's time for me to put out music, especially with it being the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Like, what better time than to contribute to the culture by putting out a new project that my fans have been waiting for so long. So yes, the Reminisce project is coming very soon.
I love it. You got to go all the way up with my boy Fat Joe too.
Always. He's definitely always a staple in my life. He's my daughter's godfather. I love him. I don't really do much without him.
Well, listen, Easy the Block Captain. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All
you.
continued success.
Thank you.
And Remy Ma, we love you.
I'll be back.
Okay, you better.
Thank you. I love you too.
Okay, good day coming right back.
Man, look, so we're going to check out some of this motherfucker.
I'm telling you directly.
Like I said, we're going to check out some of this motherfucking, this rap, and I'm going to let y'all hear these lines. I want y'all to hear these lines, man. See if I can get to this shit.
Hold up. I think he a pussy for real. We call this nigga
Why nobody know your case? Where your paperwork at? Nigga, show the dates. Nigga, not the nigga that knocked him out. Always prayed you would take it easy, E. Hey. What?
The hype is funny as hell.
Act like you know me, fam.
See flames, but your battles can't make it.
That ain't
hey, nigga, you. Let's go. We having church in here. He said my daddy was a preacher and shit. We having.
Ha! 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 Ha!
All right, so this is what we're gonna have to do. Y'all ride with me real quick. I'll find this shit. Y'all need to hear the verse.
We talking about Remy and Papoose. Yeah. Call me. We talking about Remy and Papoose.
So, what I want y'all to do, go check the battle, listen to the battle. There's clips. There's a clip, specific clip. Y'all gonna hear it. I'm not trying to fuck around with Chrome 23. I'm not trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no claims to that. She ain't let me use that, so I don't wanna fuck with, I don't wanna get no copyright on that shit. Go check the battle. That's what, and I know everybody already, y'all done already seen it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and talk my shit. So, I know y'all seen it. I know y'all seen what they said or what he said. Dude was basically alluding to, Geechee Gotti was basically saying, basically like, nigga, Papoose a good nigga, he held you down. This how you repay him, by fucking with this nigga embraces, this clown embraces, whatever he said. Y'all gotta watch it, it's dope, it's funny. Basically just joning on a nigga like it is, because like they just said on that couch, there is no fucking limits to the battle rap. It's just no limits to the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Period. Ain't no limits to that shit. You can talk about a motherfucking family, kids, everybody getting shot up every motherfucking 5-6 bars. That's just what battle rap is. It is what it is. And at the end of the end, you either whoever win, whoever lose, lose. But y'all motherfuckers shake hands, and at the end of the day, boom, done deal. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like that. Unfortunately, it don't always turn out like that. But I was surprised to hear the things that he said. I was surprised at the whole situation. Cause like, I mean, this just go to show you like that a lot of things, everything that you see on TV, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people got good relationships. People might have good relationships, but that don't mean that they don't have rocky times. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, that's what life is about. You know what I'm saying? If you're really in love with somebody, if you really love your partner, you're going to have them rocky times. Y'all going to have rocky times. Maybe y'all might. Maybe y'all might breeze through life till y'all 100 years old and everything cool. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. Like, it is what it is. But this just goes to show you how insensitive the world and society has become. And I'm not saying you just have to be sensitive. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying it's a big damn deal because they blew it up. Okay? They blew everything up like, oh, black love. This nigga, honestly, man, I fuck with Papoose. Don't get me wrong, but I always thought it was lightweight corny. These niggas used to really walk around with black love shit on they, what's the name? Like, cause people was calling them black love and it's the epitome of black, woo, 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 woo. Like, all that's cool and all. But everything ain't always what it's saying, man. Like, motherfuckers they sell you a lot of shit on TV, man. I ain't gonna hold you. This whole entertainment game is smoke and mirrors, man. They sell you a lot of shit, you know? You know, motherfuckers, these goals, these aspirations, and then, you know, you see behind the scenes that everything ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? it just is what it is. You know what I mean? It just happens like that. But we as a society, we take the time to pinpoint that shit and to basically like, you know, harp on that shit like everybody perfect, like these motherfuckers is perfect because they stars and because they on TV and shit like that. Like it just go to show you, man, what the society become. Like, y'all step back and take a look at that shit. Like, notice, like, y'all know people, aunts, uncles, family members, people that done had little bumps and shit in their road, like people that y'all know. Like, it just happens, man. Like, that's what life is about. So, I mean, I hope whatever they got going on, and you know I just be talking shit when I'm talking about it's over for the good guys, all that shit, man. I just talking shit, man. That's what I'm here for. I hope everything smooth out with them, man. I hope they get back to doing that corny shit, that black love corny shit. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said it. I always thought it was corny, but shit, that's what the fuck you do when you're in love. You do corny shit with the motherfucker that you love. I mean, so whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If you love a motherfucker, that shit don't even matter. What another motherfucker think don't even fucking matter, bro. For real. So, it is what it is on that shit, man. So, we're gonna get to the end of this shit, man, and move on. Since I can't find the exact what's the names, I need y'all. I want y'all to go find that shit. If y'all ain't seen it already, check that shit out. Go just tap it in, and y'all can watch all the other big head niggas in the motherfucking y'all can watch all the big head niggas in the motherfucking video with the doing this and shit. All on the side of the motherfucking video. Y'all can watch them niggas. Y'all can watch them niggas show y'all Remy and that battle and shit, man. Cause they don't get copyrighted on there on TikTok and all that shit for that shit. So anyway, moving on, man. Moving on, man. Y'all know what it is, man. These motherfuckers is striking with
normally full, Monday through Friday. Now it's empty due to the fact that we are on strike. We are fighting for what we deserve.
You can't expect these workers to make cars they can't afford to buy. This is just not about the UAW. This is about all active employees across the United States, because what happens here will happen everywhere.
But it's been a long time coming. It's history in the making.
No deal, no wheels.
For the first time in history, the United Auto Workers Union is striking against all big three automakers at once.
About 12,700 workers committed to a work stoppage at 3 locations.
The UAW is demanding pay raises of more than 40% for its members to match the pay raises of CEOs of the companies.
The strike became official overnight when that midnight deadline hit without a deal.
All of you know that there was once a time when a union job in the automobile industry was the gold standard for the working class in America. Well, we are determined to bring those days back again.
What do we want? When do we want it? And if we don't get it?
Peers put one man higher than another, and it shouldn't be that way. Because you got two people that do the same job at the same time. Tier 1 gets to enjoy his family working 40 hours a week. The Tier 2 guy has to work 60 to 70 hours a week just to make the same amount of pay that you're close to the Tier 1 guy. He goes home at night, he can't even hold his baby no more because he can barely hold his hands. Spends time soaking in hot baths because he can barely move.
The big three, they have all them CEOs, they have no idea what it feels like to be able to wake up in pain almost every day, because we work those 6 or 7 days out the week and we have no time to rest our bodies. They don't understand that, and they don't get what it's like trying to figure out if you're going to be able to eat or put food on your family's table the next day. They don't get that at all.
If we signed up for the UAW's request, instead of making money and distributing $75,000 in profit sharing in the last 10 years, we would have lost $15 billion and gone bankrupt by now.
You've seen a 34% pay increase in your salary. You make almost $30 million. Why should your workers not get the same type of pay increases that you're getting?
We think we have a very competitive offer on the table, and that's why we want to get back there and get this done.
Last year, these companies spent $9 billion not to improve the lives of their workers, but to pay for stock buybacks and dividends to make their wealthy stockholders even richer. Meanwhile, the average wage for American auto workers has decreased by 30% after adjusting for inflation. Do you want to know why you're out on strike right now? That's the reason.
Without our labor, this country couldn't function. They say that we're asking for too much, but really it's the CEOs and the corporate leaders that are having too much. There's no reason that they should be making, 300-400 times more than what I make or what my union brothers and sisters make. Is your time really worth 300 or 400 times more? Do you really work 300 or 400 times harder than we do? No, you don't.
Every human being wants to provide a better life for their family. That's what we work for. That's what we go to work every day for. So a 40% raise, that would finally make us feel like what we're doing is actually respected.
Since 1948, COLA, the cost of living adjustment, has been part of every single UAW contract until 09. You all took the biggest hit. Plant closures destroyed communities. You guys got rid of coal. You did everything you were supposed to do so you can keep them afloat. And now that you're all struggling, our retirees are struggling, now they want to turn their backs to you while they give themselves 300 to 4 times more in pay.
They want to use scare tactics now, saying we're going to wreck the economy. In their economy, one of our workers would have to work 400 years to make what a CEO makes in 1 year. We're not going to wreck the economy. We're going to wreck their economy.
I like how Sean Fain is aggressive.
The thing about Sean Fain's leadership is he's accountable to the membership. He's the first UAW leader that was directly democratically elected by the membership. He's actually doing what the members want. He's taking our demands. They're not the president's demands, but the members' demands, and taking them to the companies. It's not just about him having a cushy job at Solidarity House or being a big-time union boss. It's about fighting for your members, and so I respect him for that.
Walter Reuther, when he built the UAW back in the day, he worked hard to build a foundation combined by the big three that everybody wanted to work for. If you were a UAW auto worker, that was a dream job. Sean's leading us back into that direction again.
He's kind of like to me, like the big brother I need in order for somebody to lead me and help me grow more within the union with my union brothers and sisters. I'm prepared to fight to the end, and I hope everybody's ready, because I'm ready.
The only way that you're going to get economic justice in your life is by coming together with other working class people. Our only clout as a class is to withhold our labor. And through withholding our labor collectively and acting in concert, we can have power to make this economy work for working class people.
Together we stand in solidarity. In solidarity we stand together. And together we're unstoppable.
Union! Union! Union!
Thank you so much for watching our video.
So, basically, I'm gonna get into it like this, man. I feel where they coming from. I really do. But there are things that CEOs, CFOs, there's things that they take care of that the workers don't have to keep the company going, to keep the company making money so they can actually make money. I get that they got what this is basically they stuck in between a rock and a hard place, because I definitely get that they got screwed over in 09 with the what's the name and the cost of living, what's the name. I definitely get all of that. And I mean, at the time, I don't think this guy was in, but I think whoever was the president was the reason they even took that deal. They could have did it back then. They could have not took that deal, and they would have been in a different position. But I believe that's why they changed leadership. I don't know. It's all speculation. The speculation. I don't know the ins and outs of that, but it just seems like that when you read between the lines that's what kind of happened. Because I don't think that this dude right here would have took that deal. You know what I'm saying? Not the way he's standing up with these people. And if he did take that deal, being the president of the UAW, if he did take that fucking deal, then that means that they pulled the wool over his eyes. I mean, they duped him. So then they definitely deserve to be on fucking strike. So, honestly, I get it. But I do have an unbiased stance, kind of, because I'm not even in the union. But these people, this is what they signed up for. I mean, this is the job that they're in the union because they work the job and because they need to be protected. And this is what happens when the union protects you. This is what you guys have to go on strike and fight. And this is the best things, one of the best things about being in the union. For real. Because other jobs, just like, for instance, jobs like Walmart won't let you unionize for that reason. Because this is going to cost them so much. All these people supposed to be behind a motherfucking machine right now. Or at some point in the day. Or night. David ass supposed to be at work and they not. That's costing them money. Okay? Because cars aren't getting made. Okay? From a little bit from our end, from my end, because I am in the car industry, people are getting scared. My dealers out there, they getting real scared. They getting weird. I've written 17 cars in 2 days. Matter of fact, almost close to 20. Matter of fact, about 20 cars in 2 days, when usually I do like 20 a week maybe. So it don't matter to me. Don't matter to me because I make money off of it anyway. So I'm not in the union. I choose to make my money a different kind of way. Whereas no matter, there's already tons of cars made, I'm always make money. So, but these people aren't making money on their paychecks because they're not being able to make vehicles, and they're not being able to send vehicles to their dealers. The dealers aren't being able to pay. Yada, yada, yada. All that kind of shit. The full circle. If you know about that game, you know what it is. The full circle. So, I definitely agree with him. I stand with him. But at the same time, I will say this. And I'm going to get to this. A lot of people ain't going to like this. But, you chose that job. If you wanted to make CEO money, you would have went to college. You would have found that. You would have went along that path or at least tried. I know everybody ain't got the same opportunities and all that. Blase. But sometimes in life you got to deal with what you get. You got to change the situations. I don't believe that any one of these people that are out here on strike are without a skill or a gift that they could. This is the entrepreneurial age. Let's just be honest. I don't see anybody out there without a skill or a gift that they could use to make some money. These are car workers. A lot of these men right here probably know how to work on cars. You know how much money mechanics can make just in the neighborhood? Just putting the fucking sign up in your yard saying mechanic, mobile mechanic. You can write your own ticket. You guys. Mechanics make so much money. I'm not getting into that shit, man. Anyway. Like I said, they chose that job. You don't understand what a CEO does or what these corporate guys, what these people in these offices do. They handle the paperwork. There's a lot of paperwork involved in the things that these guys are doing. These guys are building pencil pushers, man, get paid. I mean, I can't even express it enough. Like, I guarantee most of those people in them suits was so-called nerds. So, I mean, read between the lines. Like, read between the lines. Like, in a minute, what's going to happen is they're going to make this motherfucking shit all automated. It's already close now. They're going to make this shit all automated because they can do this. Spend a little money, make this shit all automated. They can cut 30% of these motherfuckers out. 2 motherfuckers to a machine, making sure the machine running right. Give them the 40% increase. Still be under what they was paying all these. You see what I'm saying? It's a money game, man. Like, still be under what they was paying these people and still make more because now they got robots doing the motherfucking job. Let's not forget, this is the motherfucking age of AI. Robotics been everywhere. Every motherfucking grocery store you go to, there are less and less cashiers and more self-checkout lines. And just motherfuckers watching to see if you stealing. Like, they will eliminate this shit if they need to. So, my advice is to get on the other side of the motherfucking wall. If you can, or the other motherfucking side of the desk. I mean, and them just facts, man. Like I said, I'm just talking shit. Don't take nothing I say serious. But I'm dead ass serious. But you ain't got to do it, motherfucker. But get your ass on the other side of that desk, motherfucker. Shit. Anyway, man, moving on, man. What we got here? New shit.
I'm about to record you because
Uh-oh.
if something happened to me, they gonna have you on camera.
That's right.
Somebody come get their family member.
That's right.
Following me.
That's right.
Yep. Bye.
That's right.
You're not getting in my car.
Look.
You tripping. Nope, you're not getting in my car.
Camera, look, wait.
I unlocked my door, but you rushed to my passenger. You're not getting in my car. Sorry.
Put camera first.
Yep,
Hey,
you
look,
are on camera.
Hey, look, she can't trust the most
No.
trustworthy.
I already told you I'm not single, so I don't know why you following me.
Look, I even help.
I don't care. So you following me around my car. I'm trying to get in. He ran straight to the passenger side. Can you get away from my door so I can get in my car, though? I don't even know you.
And then it actually escalates. Here it is.
Hey, delete that camera. I'll grab that phone from you and break it.
And then, you know what? All these witnesses out here. Look.
Delete that on camera, please.
Well, can you get away from my car?
Yeah, but delete that recording.
I'll delete it as soon as I see you start walking that way. Because for my safety, you just followed me around this store, and then you following me to my car. So actually, I'm going to go back to the store because you're out of line right now.
Let's walk back to the store.
And you're not going to...
You can delete the camera.
First of all,
delete that.
You're going to get away from me.
Yes.
Get away from me.
I'm waiting for you to delete that shit. You're not about to make no money off of me, cuz.
Ain't nobody making no money. First of all, do it look like I need to make some money off you?
Yes.
No, I don't. Look like you need to make some money off of me. No, it's not.
Weird ass
That's why
niggas, man. Man, hold on. Delete that cuz.
Can y'all call?
No more. I don't.
Call 911. This guy just followed me around the store.
Put up a picture full mass. This is disturbing. According to the poster True Crime _911, the woman was in a store in Phoenix, Arizona. When a man began following her around the store, when she left, he followed her and went as far as even trying to get into the passenger side of her car. She ended up heading back to the store, and someone had to call 911. The video was posted last month. Keep that picture up. Madam, I cannot imagine what was going on inside of your mind when this person decided to follow you. I imagine it had to be a scary situation, but I commend you for your courage and your brilliance in recording it immediately. To the feckless coward in this screenshot, this person owes you nothing. Whatever courtesy you may have extended earlier does not give you right of ownership. That's called slavery, sir. Now, you should be ashamed of yourself. The reason why I'm highlighting this video is because I find your actions to be so disturbing. I want people to see who did it. Sharon, thoughts?
I do too. As a woman who's perhaps been in a situation linked in some way to this, not to that extreme, thank goodness, and with my child as well, it's extremely disturbing. It's criminal, it's predatory, it's scary. And yes, a brilliant decision to, whether she was recording or not, to make sure, he knew this is what I'm doing here. It's just horrific. She mentioned other people, Dr. Ritchie, who were witnesses around. I couldn't tell by the video. I don't know if you and your team can, but that would be my only other concern. When you see a young woman like this, I can't imagine not joining in numbers to help protect her.
That's right. And we are extending an opportunity. If the young lady would like to contact Indisputable, there's an open opportunity to do so. All right, I'm glad that you're safe.
The U.S. Department of Education sent a letter to Governor Kemp saying the state may have years. Camila Williams went to Fort Valley State University and talked with the president and students about funding for HBCU.
That shit went here quick, man. So let me scoot this back, cause that shit skipped quick on me, man. My bad. I was checking my shit, see if my folks was coming in anyway. Only thing I gotta say about that shit, man, is, man, listen. I know I've been hearing a lot of shit, man. Y'all women say black men don't care about y'all and all this kind of shit, and we not looking out for y'all. Yes, we are, man. Y'all are talking about boys. Like, I don't know no niggas that wouldn't look out for black women. And this is some of the reason why I'm cautious with all of my family members and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers are weird. Like, niggas are weirdos, bro. Like, that was some weird ass shit to be following that lady around a fucking store and then follow her outside and want to get it. Like, nigga, what did you thought you was doing? I don't know. This has been some weird shit. And to go back, I believe next week or either in between then. Matter of fact, as soon as I find it, I'm going back because I'm going back with an update. And I told you I was going to have an update on the girl who got hit, who supposedly got hit in the head with a brick when the dudes was standing around, didn't do nothing. Come to find out, she was lying about the whole shit. I'm trying to find the correct video so I can bring it to y'all. Y'all might have to go to my TikTok to find it. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the video and I'm gonna go to TikTok. Y'all go to my TikTok to look for that update. Go to TikTok for that update. All right. Moving on.
To Governor Kemp saying the state may have shortchanged one HBCU millions of dollars over 30
Probably
years.
all of them.
Camila Williams went to Fort Valley State University and talked with the president and students about funding for HBCUs and why they think they're getting underfunded.
Ahmaud Hardin has blue and gold in his veins.
I always talk with the alumni, I always talk with my grandfather's family and friends. They always push me to go to Fort Valley State University.
He says once he saw the resources and everything the school could do for him,
I made my choice solidified.
But a federal agency says state choices left the school underfunded.
It's not something that I'm unaware of.
On Monday, the U.S. Department of Education and Agriculture sent a letter to Governor Brian Kemp saying the school should have received $600 million more from the state over 30 years. FVSU President Dr. Paul Jones serves on the Council of 1890 HBCUs, a group of historically black colleges formed that year by federal law. He says it's less about the money and more about making sure the school provides outreach and service to their AG partners and students.
We're doing important research with the University of Georgia right now on whether it's peanuts and the aflatoxin challenges that our farmers are having. So we're able to do that important research because of that support.
Fort Valley State is the state's second land grant institution, with UGA as the first. Under federal law, this means the state must distribute funds fairly between the two schools. Jones says the extra money would improve campus life.
The funds are needed for our facilities to make sure that we continue to have statewide, we have state-of-the-art facilities so that we can do the important research that we do.
Hardin says many HBCUs don't receive adequate funding, and this affects students' lives after college.
When we get there to the real world, we need to, and we witness to using this equipment, a lot of times we miss that experience because we could have had that experience here.
But Jones says having the money to help the students and farmers would be useful now and not later. In Fort Valley, Camila Williams, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, we did reach out to Governor Kemp's office for comment and did not hear back. The Department of Education sent letters to 16 governors, including Governor Kemp. Those include mostly southern states from Alabama and Florida to Texas and West Virginia.
Wowzers. That's definitely some bullshit. And I just wonder how many other black HBCUs have been, well, all HBCUs are black. But I wonder how many HBCUs have missed out on funds or been shortchanged. And see, the thing is, it's not funny, but it's funny. We black, we're gonna figure out a way to make it. So they cut our money, we're gonna figure out another source, and they're gonna I'm pretty sure they made way, which they shouldn't had to, but they made way, man. I'm sure, man. That's crazy.
Military Academy now at the center of a lawsuit over its admissions policies. It's after the Supreme Court ruled back in June to severely limit the use of race as a factor in college admissions, but that ruling does not apply to the nation's military academies. Nick Smith is here with the details of the suit filed against West Point.
West Point today, Markey, and it could be the Air Force Academy and the Naval Academy tomorrow. A group who has become a major opponent of affirmative action is making a case that military academies, particularly West Point, should not be exempt from the Supreme Court's ruling. The Virginia-based Students for Fair Admissions asked a federal judge to prohibit West Point from considering or knowing the race of applicants when making admission decisions, making the argument that the academy otherwise would never stop using race as a factor. This comes at a time where the nation's military service academies now enroll far more people of color than they ever have before. Back in the year 2000, only about 20% of the cadets at West Point identified as a racial minority. Compare that to 36% in 2021. Edward Bloom, who is spearheading this lawsuit, claims West Point is violating the principle of equal protection, a key component of the U.S. Constitution's Fifth Amendment. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona firing back at that argument.
The military is. I know they went through some
These discriminatory admissions practices undermined the integrity of our civil rights laws.
You can't consider race, but you could consider the last name of a person or whether their parent could write a check. That, to me, doesn't open doors for opportunity for a lot of students.
Supporters of this push point to U.S. military recruitment, which is down across all of its branches. There are concerns over how removing affirmative action could impact the Academy's ability to recruit new cadets. Adrian?
They might have a few other problems on their hands with recruitment, too. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's.
I feel like all these motherfucking institutions and colleges and shit is like biased in some kind of way. You know what I mean? Like they gotta be. Like it just don't make no sense because like they just said, they always use those factors in determining what's going on. Like within, even if you get in, like they always trying to get you out. Like I said, I wonder what them people went through. I wonder what them kids went through. That was at the black ones. That was at West Point, because I know how the military is, and they do a lot of hazing. So, with them being not a lot of black people, man, I just wonder what they went through. I seen a couple black females in there too, man. That's crazy. But anyway, moving on.
The hairstyle gets suspended. Comes back to school, change hairstyle, gets suspended again. Put up the picture full mask. You would have assumed schools learned their lesson. A black Texas high school student who was suspended because of his lock hairstyle according to the district. It violated the dress code, was then suspended again upon his return to school. The student has been suspended for more than 2 weeks because his lock hairstyle violates the Barbers Hill Independent School District dress code and grooming code. The code states that male students' hair will not extend at any time below the eyebrows or below the earlobes. Let's put up the mom and son. So George, who's a junior at the high school, received multiple disciplinary action notes, was placed on in-school suspension for wearing his locks hairstyle in a ponytail. His mother, her name is Darisha, previously told CNN. She said her son was suspended the same week the state's Crown Act, a law prohibiting discrimination based on one's hair texture or protective style, such as locks and braids, went into effect. So what are they doing? So the school is trying to send a message. We don't give a damn about any laws around here as it relates to our ability to violate black people. How dare you pass a law saying we cannot be discriminatory? We'll show you. Exactly. Let's put her up. The irony of it all. Allie Booker, an attorney representing the family, told CNN Tuesday that school officials have requested George and his mother to meet to discuss the continued disciplinary action over his hairstyle violations. The family has been given a Wednesday deadline to meet with school officials, the lawyer said. The mother told CNN the family is considering legal action. Let's put them up. So in a statement shared with CNN, Director of Communications for the Independent School District said the district is unable to provide any comment with respect to disciplinary action or matters involving a student. Lance Murphy is the principal of the high school, and Dr. Poole is the superintendent. Buck stops with them. Their leadership is on display. Keep it up. Now, what do you notice here? Okay.
Not a lot of hair.
Right, exactly. So they were upset. So they make a dumbass rule saying, hey, listen, if you have a lot of hair, we're gonna just suspend you from the school. Makes them feel inadequate. But the insanity of them passing, the insanity of the Crown Act version of the law passing in Texas, and that same week they decided to do this to a black student. You know that black student did not just grow the hair that week.
Right.
All right, thoughts here.
No, I just think, I mean, this is why the Crown Act is important. And I remember when it passed, and I thought it was a huge step forward for Texas, a state that has gone backwards in so many ways. And I feel for Texans. And so in this case, I hope the family pursues legal action. Absolutely. Get money from the school district, because there are consequences when you discriminate against a child's hairstyle, that is so arbitrary in terms of like the rules can't be longer than your ears, but that ultimately in practice is racist. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you think it's not a big deal. Okay, who does it apply to? It seems kind of random. And then you're like, all right, 9 times out of 10, who is being so-called called out for this? Because there's probably been a white kid with like longer hair than that, right? But like, that's not being called out. It's the same thing with workplace discrimination and all that. So good on them. We live in a litigious country. And if that's the only way to get them to act correct, then do it. Time to sue.
Yep, and the irony of it is this. You literally have a leadership in the administration who will say, well, parents should have the right to determine if their student gets vaccinated or not, regardless of if it adversely impacts the rest of the children. Parental choice, parental rights here, right? That's correct. But a parent, a black parent in particular, should not have the right to have a student who has hair. It's insane. Okay, we'll bring you to.
Yeah, that shit nuts, man. That shit nuts. You know they just fucking with the kid.
Act. It's a law that bans race-based hair discrimination. Ohio is not one of them. But now there's a renewed push to pass the Crown Act here in our state. It comes after a local man says he was forced to choose between his job and his hairstyle.
As News 5's Remy Ma explains, he's taking his fight to a civil rights commission in Akron because he cannot take it to court.
You never thought it was something that was going to happen to you?
To me, no. Not in a million years.
For Saliki Corley, hair is a form of self-expression.
It's different styles, and people choose different styles, and it's something that I choose.
Corley says everyone accepted his locks until October 2022.
When I started at Vanderveer, I started my hair had locks, and as my hair began to grow, they had an issue. They were treating me different. Ultimately, it led them giving me an ultimatum. Management told me either I had to cut my hair, wear a hat, or get a lesser paying job.
Corley says he did not want to strip away his identity, so he says he chose to walk away from his sales consultant job at Vanderveer Chevrolet in August.
It felt terrible because, at the end of the day, I was just getting up every day trying to make a living for myself.
But Corley says he feels that opportunity was taken away from him when he says he was judged on his appearance rather than his work ethic.
Man, Tony Spitz, where you at, man? You know this nigga, man?
And people that look like me come in here and purchase vehicle every day. That's an insult to me.
We reached out to Vanderveer Chevrolet for comment, and General Manager Brian Vanderveer says they did not have a statement to provide at this time. Of course not. Imokai Okolo, the attorney representing Corley, filed a complaint several weeks ago with the Akron Civil Rights Commission alleging Vanderveer management's request to change Corley's hair amounted to race-based employment discrimination.
Here in Ohio, when you allege workplace discrimination, first you have to go through an administrative process. And that administrative process can be on the city level and the local level, or it can be on the state level with the Ohio Civil Rights Commission.
Okolo says his firm has to move forward and seek race-based hair discrimination claims from Akron because the Crown Act has not passed in Ohio. This legislation will help protect people's right to wear their hair in any style, including in its natural state.
I just want whatever justice to be served. That's what I want. I know it's not going to make me feel any different. Like, I still feel bad, It's just nothing going, I don't know if anything going to change what happened. I just want something to be done.
Okolo says the commission will review this case, conduct its own investigation, and then proceed with a trial if necessary to present both sides. In Akron, Remy Murray, News 5.
There's nothing more powerful than you.
Be a digital detective.
That's so crazy. Just for the simple fact of, I gotta go back. All right, here we go, y'all.
Firing story.
Moving on.
Love and family. I recently
my bad. I want to tell y'all a little something about Vanderveer. Hold on. Back that shit up. My personal experiences with Vanderveer. During COVID, right? I was the last one that got hired before COVID hit, right? So, COVID hits. Everybody got to go home. Can't nobody go to work. Vanderveer starts calling different motherfuckers back to work. Oh, boy, you can come in, you can go to work. Boy, you come in, you go to work. Boy, you come in, go to work. Whatever. Bro. Fam, cuz, bro. These niggas called me and told me, basically, I was fired. Not because of no goofy shit, because of the hairstyle now, or basically that they had to let me go. It was a whole big ass, goofy ass mix up where it was some motherfucker that just said some bullshit out their ass and lied on me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I got lied on by a manager. I always got my shit done. I always got my cars done. Niggas used to hide cars for me. Like, they used to play games and not let me get no money. You know what I'm saying? Doing, because I was the detailer and shit. They used to play games, man, not let me get no bread. They used to do all kind of shit to me, man. A motherfucker lied on me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even say rest his soul. He not even here no more, man. But the motherfucking manager lied on me on some bullshit. And I never did let that shit down. And so this nigga Jerry Vanderveer, that ugly motherfucker that be on them damn what's names, called me, told me one day that they gonna call me and tell me to come back to work. Then a couple days later they called me and told me don't come to work. Man, fuck Vanderveer, man. I hope they get sued, man. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, man, we out here.
Just for himself. He is
anyway, last one, man. We're
single
gonna end it off, man. I
three
think we
young
ended off
brothers,
on a nice note.
and his journey is guided by the memory of his own father.
Uh-oh. We got Bebe kids.
Just
Okay.
a dad and his three boys passing the pigskin. There's so much more to this story.
I discovered a path where you can foster to adopt. What better way than to change the trajectory of someone's life by bringing them into your home and just trying to show them that somebody cares for them, right?
At age 45, Jason Smith took a leap into the unknown by fostering three brothers, Tavon, Irion, and Tavion, ages 9, 10, and 11. His home would be their 6th foster placement in the last 5 years.
Wow.
You didn't decide to just foster one child. No. No, you decided, you know what? I think I could do 3. Was that the plan from the beginning?
Correct, that was not the plan from the beginning. So when you swing, your hand will go right over this, right? Right in between there.
Jason took a 9-week training program with the Department of Family Services in his home state of Nevada.
They prepare you almost for the worst, right? To help you understand this is a different type of kid.
Yep.
And here's what they may come with. And here's how you deal with that. You have a lot of choice and decision in that process.
Yeah.
And so do you want a boy? Do you want a girl? Do you want a kid with special needs? Do you know, so I was looking for a son, right, that I can potentially be a great match for. And in the process of looking at children, their profiles, I saw this sibling group. And I was like, oh, that's some handsome kids. And I read their stories. Cool. And I clicked on them. And it seemed like fate and destiny wanted us to be connected.
During this time, Jason was freshly grieving the death of his own father, Tucker.
I lost them in June 30th, 2021. I dealt with it. I flew home, did the arrangements, and I think I'm still dealing with that a little bit. Each day is better, but I feel pretty strongly that his spirit is with me and guiding me and making things happen.
It would seem to me that out of that tragedy, you decided to turn it into something good. Is that how you would describe your journey to fatherhood?
It inspired me to take action. I'd always toyed with the idea of having kids, right? And in the moment where he passed, I was like, damn, yeah, I never gave him grandkids.
After a 6-month foster, Jason jumped at the opportunity to adopt the brothers. They call him Papa J.
3, 2, 1,
family!
Before we were living with Papa J, we always used to like hop from foster home to foster home. He's actually funny, nice, super nice actually. And like he's just like the big dad that I never actually had before.
That's what's up.
And most importantly, he loves us and we love him.
What's your hope for your family going forward?
I just want to see them grow up to be smart, intelligent, great black men to make a difference, to take their experience and use that to do some amazing things.
What do you think Tucker would say about all of this? He's so proud.
Oh.
He'd be so elated. No one in the street could tell him that those are not his grandkids by blood.
That's funny.
He is proud of you. So
I think so.
I don't think a lot of folks
That's some good shit, man.
Hey,
thank you. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna have us crying this morning.
That's what we need, man. We need more. You know, unfortunately, we don't have too many examples or too many people talking about how good a lot of black fathers are doing, and a lot of how, something for black fathers. A couple years ago, I tried to put something together called Dads Matter. I tried to get a couple things going on. But I mean, just it kind of seems like always we're the ones who are never listened to. I discussed this with one of my partners, man, a couple of days ago. We always are just supposed to just take it. We're supposed to provide. We're supposed to protect. You know, we're supposed to love. We're supposed to do this. We're supposed to nurture. We're supposed to, teach. We're supposed to do everything. And, we don't, as the real men who do this type of stuff for our families, we don't have any representation. You just get, you get bad mouthed by, women. You get bad mouthed by by me. You get bad mouthed by everybody. You get bad mouthed by them suckers who be trying to appease the women. All that shit. Because there's plenty good fathers, dads, good black men, good role models. There's plenty of them out here. You know what I'm saying? I hope this nigga get him a woman, a wife, or show them kids, show them boys some masculinity. And I'm just talking shit. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm talking shit. This is off the cuff. This is what I feel. Shit. It is that. Hey, I don't know. To the sampling sound, and nigga, I don't know, but it's important that we show our kids, especially our black men, good role models. Not, you can be you. You can be, a stand-up nigga and not be a quote-unquote street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not be, menace to your fucking society. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can definitely be that. But that's what we are portrayed as, every time we step foot out. And it doesn't matter what kind of hairstyle you got at this point in today's area, this society. It don't matter what. It don't matter what you look like, what kind of, if you're a black man in America, you're bad. You a gangster, you a thug, you fit the description, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Every black man out there know what the fuck I'm talking about. You fit the description. We have to shed that image, man, somehow. And the only way we're gonna do it is by like spreading this shit that we got going on, special stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is really out there seeing some kids that was going through the system and elected to adopt them. Like, you know how much fucking balls that fucking take to adopt not one but 3 fucking kids? I mean, granted, they not in the diaper stage, so I'm not gonna say none of it is hard, because all parenting is hard. But they not in them difficult years, them no sleep days. Like, you know what I'm saying? He not going through that. But I'm saying it's still things that he gonna have to deal with those boys growing up in today's society, in today's culture. He gonna have to teach them niggas how to be a man. He gonna have to teach them niggas how to be self-sufficient. He gonna have to teach them niggas how to, you know what I'm saying, how to have his own and be able to provide. Should he meet, you know what I'm saying, or should he want a woman, and have a woman and be able to protect and provide and do, do things for her and keep her happy and shit. It's a lot of things that need to be going, like, not a lot of things, and not necessarily, y'all know what I'm saying. It's a lot of things that need to be taught to our young black men, you know what I mean, our children, our men in particular. Our women too, shit. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna let y'all go. I want y'all to spread some positivity. If y'all know some little niggas in y'all neighborhood, y'all whatever, just some little niggas, man, and just school them niggas, man. Pull them niggas to the side, man, and kind of like, just like I said, man, school them niggas, man. Take them little niggas in here when you ain't gotta adopt a nigga, but show that nigga a different way, man. Show that nigga that you ain't gotta be out here doing stupid shit, man. That's stupid shit for the birds, man. Y'all gonna understand that they putting all that shit here for you to do just what you doing. You know what I'm saying? It's to fuck yourself up, man. So, like I said, y'all motherfucking marinate on that shit, man. I'm about to be out this bitch. Y'all have a good one, man. Appreciate y'all hanging around, man. Episode 80, man. And I call them niggas Bebe's kids too. That's just a joke, man. I'm gonna keep it at that. That's funny. I know they ain't bad kids, man. But anyway, man. Y'all check out In My Own Lane, man. Right now, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. I don't know, wherever the fuck you get music. YouTube. It's wherever the fuck you want to listen to this music. Just type in PG the Hustler In My Own Lane, man. And shit, we out this bitch. Peace.